Our other big story tonight, the sex abuse cases against the Vermont Catholic Diocese have shaken the community. Now it appears the diocese wants to put the whole thing behind them. They are selling some of their most important and lucrative assets in hopes of moving on. News at 5's Mia Moran here with the latest details. Mia?
Well, Gus, nearly all of these cases involve former altar boys who claim they were abused by priests in the diocese. This decision comes on the heels of a big out-of-court settlement with a plaintiff who had been awarded nearly $9 million by a jury, one the diocese calls an offer they couldn't refuse.
We'd very, very much like to put this behind us.
The attorney for the Catholic Diocese of Burlington says the diocese is now in a position to put an end to the remaining pre-sex abuse cases. A week ago, the diocese settled out of court with a man who claimed he'd been molested as a boy by a priest.
As part of that settlement, the liens and attachments on diocesan property related to that case were discharged. So now the diocese is free to sell its properties and intends to do so.
On the market will be Vermont's diocesan headquarters on North Avenue in Burlington. 30-plus acres with spectacular views and access to Lake Champlain, assessed at more than $11 million. Also for sale, another waterfront property, Camp Holy Cross in Colchester.
There's going to be an awful lot of money there, we hope, and we hope that we will resolve the cases.
In a statement, the plaintiff's attorney, John Evers, says this is not the first time the diocese has talked about settling these cases, yet they always seem to end up in court. He says the plaintiffs are open to any kind of negotiations.
And negotiations will be the next step for both sides. Vermont Judge Helen Torr has ordered the 25 pending cases be tried jointly and urged both sides to engage in mediation by April 1st, a decision that legal analyst Cheryl Hanna says is the right one.
I think it's very doubtful that these cases would come to resolution anytime soon, but for Judge Torr really taking a much heavier hand, saying, look, we're going to join some of these cases together. I want you to go to mediation, and I want you to find resolution.
Now, there's always the possibility that mediation won't work, and these cases will have to go to trial. The terms of the mediation, like if the plaintiffs will meet as a group or individually, are still unclear. Both sides have until March 1st to work out those details. Live in the Vermont newsroom, Mia Moran, News Channel 5.